Hello YouTube, so I know this video won't go out. It's a bit different than what I normally do. And I'm a bit late on the topic, but I'm feeling the effects of the ending of net neutrality. So let me show you what I'm searching up. So Adobe Flash. I need to edit YouTube videos this way. I've been having to use my old PC because when I try to click on it, I'm clicking on it right here. Guess what? It takes a long time to load. And it switches. Look. So, what happens is that our internet company is blocking Adobe Flash. It shows up for a short time, and then it switches. It switches on me. Do you know what that does? It forces me to have to click on a different one. Guess what internet company I'm using? CenturyLink. Let's try opening in another tab to see if that works. And it loads for a second. It changes up, loading screen, then it switches on me yet again. Know how frustrating it is to have to go on CenturyLink's version or never get Adobe Flash? I can't edit my YouTube videos because I don't have Adobe Flash. And I'm not a rich YouTuber, so I can't get the different internet service. We currently only have 3 options. CenturyLink, which is the cheapest one, but they keep on blocking random pages and cutting out on websites they don't like. We have Xfinity, which I kind of wish we got, but it's too expensive. And we have Comcast, which we can't really use because we aren't we aren't in the required area. So really, we only have 2 options. Even though it says 3, there's only 2. Know how frustrating it is to have to go buy some pages because, let's see, let's see if it works when we try to install it. There you go. You have to quickly go into the page. You might be wondering why I haven't been able to download anything. Well, that's because we've been having to, in the past I've had to turn off multiple options in CenturyLink because they kept on going to their web search page, which actually leads to there. Which leads, most likely won't even, see, it doesn't work. This is going to be a quick video because it quickly switches. Let's see if it works now that I'm doing this. Yes, exactly, it switches on you. Don't get an internet service that supports the ending of net neutrality, folks. They'll screw you over later. You might be wondering what the bands are. That's our camera, and I can't edit them out because I can't get any sort of recording program because our internet keeps on blocking every page. It's really infuriating me because I have to use this 240p camera to record because otherwise my internet blocks access. Or makes it so excruciatingly slow that I can't even load it. You know, I kind of wish that our internet would be fair to competition instead of just blocking every page. We need net neutrality, not just, let's just block this page, let's not have net neutrality, we're just gonna have it to where internet companies can screw you over. What are they gonna next? Block access to other other networks, so you can't even change networks if they suddenly start screwing you over a ton. I'm actually gonna... Like, this is really pissing me off. Like, I have to use my older PC now. And I've been having to actually edit with my older PC. I'm trying to use my newer PC, and this is actually partially why I'm having all those bugs and glitches. I've had to transfer it over, and my little PC doesn't have the required memory. You know what? This is going to be a rant video, but also I'm going to game. Because, no, I need to get the edge off, so let's try to play some Team Fortress 2. Yeah. Nope. What? If I'm going to be screwed over like this, I wish that, you know, wouldn't it be better if they actually had competition, because then they would be able to improve and people would actually like them instead of feeling forced to use a certain news website or a certain website because they can't access the correct one. This is only going to go downwards, folks. Soon they're going to block every website, including Team Fortress 2 and all that, and put it all behind a paywall, making it to where you have to pay double for the same service. And to those that keeps on saying that I'm ranting and stuff, you don't know the full effect of what I'm feeling. I'm probably, in my neighborhood, don't have a lot of internet services, and it's really infuriating. You know? So I'm having to use my Dell Optiplex GX620 to render all my videos and everything. And really, Firefox, you need to notice this, because if you're you need to really, really look at this, because it's gonna hurt your business more than anything. And Chrome, all the web search browsers, it's gonna hurt your business. You know, what's going to happen when CenturyLink or Xfinity or Comcast or any of those blocks your access to, like, let's say, Firefox or Google or all of them, and just builds their own search engine just for them that they boost access for. You know? Ding! Here you go. Your business would crash then. This is going to affect the bigger businesses more than anything. I'm just starting to notice the effects, but holy shamoly, this is unacceptable. Like, I'm being serious. What are they going to do next? Block access to, let's say... let's say they block access to Team Fortress 2. You would see riots in the street. They're most likely going to do that anyways. Because they're sort of like EA, where they don't care about anything. Now, this ranting is going to affect my performance, so in the background, if you see anything, just please ignore the game, because this is primarily a rant video. And it's going to be a long one, too, because I have a lot of points to pick out. Including the fact that, let's say they block all of Microsoft. Let's say Chrome built their own Microsoft, basically. Blocks access to Microsoft. Microsoft is going to get a ton of business chopped out as their games and everything slows down to a halt. This is going to affect the large businesses, and I'm worried about that, because what's going to happen when, it's basically going to lead to the point where the small, we're just going to have to use, basically, Internet Explorer 6, for everything, Internet Explorer 6 speeds, no matter how you look at it, net neutrality ending, it's going to be a doozy. It's going to basically lead to a huge wave going across every business. Like, I'm talking every business. Like, let's just say, they block access or slow down horribly Amazon and boost access to eBay. Well, then you're gonna be forced to use eBay. You know, not having enough competition can lead to, like, a huge, like, crash in Amazon. Just huge, internet companies. This is also going to affect you, even the ones that aren't changing everything. You know what happens when people lose trust? Like, let's say, people lose trust in all internet companies. Well, then you lead to the issue of, like, excuse me while I change my camera. Like, let's say, like, you can't access, this is going to lead to huge issues. You know? I hope Agit Pie realizes this before he, fully gets rid of it, because this is going to even affect him. He's currently the most hated person on the planet. And he's most likely going to get kicked out in next election. So I'm going to try and make do with what I have with the camera and stuff. Hopefully I will be able to edit videos in the future, but I'm really disappointed in our internet companies. And I'm really disappointed in the customers of these internet companies. Though I'm not fully, because really the internet companies didn't listen. How did this even happen? I'm gonna change the volume. You know, with these internet companies, just imagine what's gonna happen when, I can see the internet companies just screwing everyone over. Like, they're already starting to screw everyone over. And it's kind of depressing, too, because really, we're about to go into the shitternet. And I feel like... no, it's kind of saddening. I can't even explain it. Like, internet companies need more knowledge than this. Like, the FCC should at least realize that, this is gonna cause some huge backlash. I know this is late and this is gonna turn out to be a rant video, but you know what? I feel like it's already harming everybody, and I need to actually talk about this, because if I don't talk about this, no one's going to realize the true effects. Like, they're going to end up ruining, like, my school even, because my school's a primarily, like, not fully online. It's sort of like that intermittent sort of like, you go to school every day, but you do it all online, so the teachers don't have to do as much. And what's going to happen when, like, my school's website is blocked? It's going to lead to chaos, because our school relies on the internet. Like, just imagine the backlash. Like, my school is going to end up suffering probably hugely, too. Just please, internet companies, before you start blocking my school and stuff, remember, the more greedy you are, the more issues that will arise. Like, seriously, I'm talking about chaos soon. Well, I'm pretty much dead as a character anyway. There we are. But anyways, I know this is a rant video, but I'm gonna write the game required. And I hope this video gets out to at least a few people. It most likely won't, but and I know this recording might seem like crap with the noise in the background. Most people don't even realize how much effect this is going to cause. Like, I'm talking more than enough chaos to destroy I'm sad nobody did a huge riot in my state. No one's talking about it anymore, and the effects are starting to rise. And pretty soon it's gonna be too late, and the internet companies would already block too much. So, I know this recording might be bad and make me look bad. I'm better at the importers too, but really, I'm just pondering and looking at the main statistics. What's gonna happen? The internet companies all say, oh, it will be okay, but already I'm starting to see the effects to the point where I can't even make optimal recording. To the point of, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen when the internet companies finally realize that they shouldn't be greedy. Just imagine, I'm a gamer, really. I know this'll affect gamers most, and YouTubers. Just imagine the YouTubers when they realize their platform is blocked and they can't edit videos. They're gonna actually, they're gonna end up dying due to the, all YouTubers. It's gonna end up in, chaos everywhere. Most likely even Adblock will be blocked. Yeah, just imagine that. That's gonna be the future, where you can't block ads, and you can't even look up Google or whatever without being blocked. You can't game. You just have to use the internet-supported stuff, which is quite a few stuff. And they're going to be forced to do certain things. I hope people like Trump and whatever realize the full effect. It's going to be a defeat, basically. No wins, nothing, just a defeat. That's going to be the future of our internet. Yeah, basically, pending alert. It's sad too, because one day people are going to look back at this generation and notice it's basically this generation will be the generation that eats Tide Pods and blocks the internet. That ends the good internet. The previous generation, I kind of wish I was them, because they seem to outfit better in the fact that they're they get to, like, for college even. They can even have an easier college. Like,
all right, Doc.
Mission begins.
like, I'm not focusing even on the game anymore. Because,
3, 2,
this is gonna become sadness. I'm sad for this generation. The next generation, they're gonna have it even more hard because they'll have to.
Pressure going up.
They're gonna be forced to fix all the problems that this generation is causing. Like,
I'm moving this.
there'll be no, like, with no net neutrality even. Like, I can see the next generation, like, no internet, no, good weather, like constant hurricanes and all of that. Because we're basically gonna live in a generation. Actually, we're gonna be affected this generation because nobody's looking after the climate or even how people are handling nuclear bombs and whatever. I think we're gonna live in the generation of, like, Fallout 4 real life. Just imagine that. Like, we're already running low on minerals required for our smartphones and whatever. So once those run out, we're gonna run out of all minerals.
Appreciate it, Doc.
And we're gonna not be able to have any more smartphones. At all. Like, seriously. You don't know. Like, seriously. We're living in a generation where... I can just see the next generation, like, having, like, billions of problems, billions of issues, no solutions, because just look at the movie Idiocracy. We're living in that time. We're living in the time of people not realizing the true effects of everything. Internet companies getting a monopoly over stuff. Oh no. We're we're gonna basically be killed. This overcharged person is the internet companies, and I am the people. It's gonna be like that, like every company. And also, before people, I've noticed there's another issue arising where people are doing the whole video games are violent. They're really not, and that's another issue. This is going to come out as a rant video, actually. Really, it's an issue that needs to be spoken about, and I don't see any YouTubers talking about it. And we need to talk about it. You know? Because I've noticed people are taking too many issues and just not talking about it. And if you ever seen how people are handling issues, then it's gonna bite us in the butt, really. Because now I know I might look like a noob, but I'm made to talk about these issues. But nobody's talking about the issues, and that's already starting to bite us in the butt. Like, video games soon are just gonna be banned. Because people think they are bad for people, but really it actually helps people who like this whole net neutrality thing. People only talked about it for a week or a couple weeks, but not very long. It's no longer being talked about, and we're starting to see the effects. Next, we're gonna, like, pretty soon, if we're going under how things are going currently, we're gonna be just screwed. Like, we're gonna have to, like, deal with the consequences soon. Like, climate change. No one's really talking about that. And I'm gonna exit because I need a game that's more, passive. Because these issues, they're sort of not being talked about, and they need to be talked about, so let's play some Gmod. And this is going to come out as a huge rant video. So, if you like rants, please continue on. But the reason why I'm ranting is because this needs to come out. This has been bubbling inside of me for a while now. And I haven't been able to let it go due to my YouTube channel only being recent. Uh-oh. Yeah, but let's play some Gmod. No, not Gmod. Factorial. Multiplayer. Oh. Okay then, there's things, so really. Let's really talk about this because, and I know this will come out as unprofessional, but I need to actually talk one-to-one, and I need a game that doesn't require a lot of brain power. A game where I can just mess around in throughout this. I need a game where I need a game where I can actually do stuff. And talk about the huge issues that's going to arise soon. Like, you thought right now is bad about what the internet companies are developing. Just wait until they fully implement stuff and blocks every website but one. That's their own website. We're basically going to end up in a predicament where we're going to end up having to be with our internet companies and only our internet companies. Otherwise, we'll just, like, there's going to be no choice. Like, I hope that Utah passes laws. Otherwise, we're going to end up, let me show you an analogy. I must have shown like 15, but really I need to show you what'll basically happen. So, instead of like a normal nuclear bomb going off, it's going to be like a ticking time bomb. And I'll show you what that would look like. Because it seems like not a lot of people are grasping this, and I need to talk about this. Like, originally today I was going to do something nice and super, like, just play Team Fortress 2 and just talk about other stuff, but this really ground my gears a bit. It really rattled me because I finally get my PC fixed and the website I need to be able to edit videos and make them look okay. My old PC can't do that properly because it's quite old. Doesn't load everything properly. Like, it can't edit videos other than, like, change the light values and stuff like that. Oh dear. Yeah, my mini PC, it doesn't have a lot of storage, but yeah, it should have at least showed that page. When it doesn't show pages at all, that's when you know you should be scared. Like, here's my theory on what happens. So, you don't have to be worried when, like, everybody's talking about something, because then it's being brought up to light and nobody wants to enact horrible policies while everybody's talking about how bad they are. But once people stop talking about it, then you have to be worried. Because then the internet companies can do whatever and nobody would notice. Nothing would be done. Nothing at all. Like, Microsoft. I'm speaking to you, and Steam, and PlayStation, every website, I'm talking to you. Every huge company, I'm talking to you. This will affect you. This will make it to where your ads won't show. This will make it to where your websites will be so slow they won't even load properly. Even Rockstar and EA. This is going to affect everyone. Because everything is attached to the internet nowadays. And now companies have full power on picking out certain websites and plopping them in. Like, I'm talking to everybody here. This is going to affect you hugely. This is also going to have a huge fallout effect. Where is that? Like, I'm talking about, like, full-on, I'm talking about full-on issues. Like, full-on, like, nothing can be done afterwards. Because we need to talk about it now. We still have time. It's fresh on everybody's mind. So please, for the love of everybody, just look at how, like, even YouTube, just look at this. You're gonna get blocked most likely. Already, it's blocking your most things, like some of the stuff that's used in your website, like Adobe. Just wait until they start blocking, just wait until they start blocking YouTube and start slowing it down to such an extent. Like, already my 360, it's actually starting to randomly crash. I don't know if that's our internet or not, but it's been happening a lot more recently. And it's not anything wrong. Just wait. Please, every major company, it's not going to affect you in a good way. Not unless if you're like this, like, all the internet companies' best friend. It's not. It's just going to harm you. As, like, this is going to be such a huge effect on even the biggest companies. I'm starting to think that even blockchain will actually crumble. Like, I'm thinking that the stock market will crash due to this, because no more advertising, so nobody would get advertised properly. And the adverts that do pop up, nobody would love. Like, oh, better stop this before... Where's that? Like, please. Please, internet. Please, everybody. We need to even get the major companies like Coca-Cola and everybody.
Well, how do you...
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on. Like, I'm talking about huge issues. Nobody is talking about them. Nobody that is, except for like a few people, normal people, that doesn't have a lot of effect. You know what? This isn't a good game either, because we need a game that can be easy to master, yet like the perfect difficulty, because I need to talk to everybody on a one-to-one scale. This is going to affect literally everybody. Nobody's talking about it. It's saddening, really. And, you know, I know this will come out as a red. How many times did I say that? But this needs to come out. I'm getting worried because nobody's talking about it anymore, and the companies are, like the internet companies, are starting to block certain websites. They're starting to enact their non-net neutrality stuff, and it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before we end up in a situation where we can't escape. I think right now is bad. Just wait until, like the major companies get blocked, like Coca-Cola's website, or, you know what, I I think I'm done talking for today. Please like and please subscribe if you like this video, and please share this video. We don't want net neutrality to fully end. Please contact the major businesses. Talk to them about this huge issue. Just please don't let this video fall into the depths of the internet. This needs to get out. It needs to be shown to everybody. I don't want to live in a world where the internet is completely blocked everywhere. Please. I'm asking everybody. Just please. Just start talking to our internet companies. Start pressuring them to not block websites. All I'm asking is to live in a world where I won't have to worry about my favorite websites getting completely and utterly blocked and Microsoft collapsing. And really, if that can't happen, then I don't know what will happen. Like, really, it's unexpected. And I'm going to make a part 2 of this video, one that has a more more in-depth look at what would happen, but you can tell it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. And it's going to end up in chaos. Like, I'm being serious. So please, subscribe and share this video. I'm going to allow you to copy. You can copy this video anywhere. I don't care. I won't say anything. Just please, share this video anytime possible. And please don't let this slip under the cracks. Because EA, you let that happen with EA, and now they're rebuilding microtransactions. So please like and subscribe, and I shall see you in part 2 of this.